everyone, welcome and welcome you all to my channel. So for today I'm going to be making a simple video on how to cut 720 degrees flame, 144 degrees flame. Now it is your first time of coming to my channel. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. So basically what makes a flame stand is divided into two sections. So the first section is the type of peplum you cut also have effects on how your peplum is going to stand. The second one is your interface. So your interface, the type of interface you use on your peplum also determines how your peplum is going to start. So the first video, which is this video, is the type of peplum or the two types of peplum you can use to achieve the full effect and which makes it stand naturally. While the second video, I'm going to link it down below at the comment section, is where we've added our interface, the type of interface to use to make your peplum actually stand. So if you haven't subscribed, please click on that button. Join us on Facebook, Sewing is Fun by TD Designs, and on Instagram, Thank God Designs. So I'm going to put down the details down below at the description bar. So what are the measurements required and how do you calculate your measurements for your peplum, either the 720 or the 144 degree flame? So the first one we are going to be dealing with is about 720 degrees flame. This is the first. So the measurements required is your waist measurement, and the length of your peplum, okay? The length of where you want to put your peplum, that is the only measurements you need. And we are going to go ahead and calculate it. So for me, my waist is 28. And I just want, now your peplum can be detachable and your peplum can be added to the upper basic block. So it depends on what you want. So my length is 8 inches for my peplum length. So let's calculate it. We have our waist is equal to 28. So 28 inches plus, we are going to add 1 inch. Why are we adding 1 inch? For our joining allowance, okay? For your sewing allowance, we have 1 inch plus 2 inches. This 2 inches is for your zip allowance. Don't forget that in your peplum, you're also going to have your zipper running through it. So we have 1 inch for sewing allowance, 2 inches for our zipper allowance. So we have a total of 31 inches. So 31 inches divided by 2, we have 15.5 inches, okay? We have 15.5 inches. Now what you are going to do now is 15.5 inches divided by 6.28. So where did we have, or what came across, or where did we discover this 6.28? It simply means your circumference, okay? And don't forget how to calculate your circumference is just like pi r, okay? 2 pi, sorry. To calculate your circumference is just 2 pi. So circumference of a circle, that's what we're actually using. So we divide 15.5 divided by 6.28, we have 2.5 inches. So basically, this is what we are going to be using, which is 2.5 inches. Your waist measurements plus your sewing allowance plus your zip allowance, we have 31. 31 divided by 2, we have 15.5. 15.5 divided by 6.28, we have 2.5. So for your 720 degree flame, the reason why we divided it by 2 is because we are going to cut it in 2 folds. We are going to have 2 peplums. When you join it together, it gives you that full effect and you have no pleat at your waistline, okay? So you can join us for trainings. We have training both online and off-site training. I'm going to link down the details down below. So now let's move to the fabric. Thumbs up. So before we move to the fabric, for our length we have 8 inches. So you are going to add allowance to your length. Why? Because you are going to turn it in with your lining, and you also need about 1 inch or half inch to connect it to either your band or your upper body. So we have plus 1.5 inches. You can make use of 1 inch, you can make use of 2 inches. It depends on what you want to use and your allowance you're going to use to join it. So I have 1.5 inches, which is a total of 9.5 inches. So my length becomes 9.5 inches and my circumference becomes 2.5 inches. So I hope you guys understand this calculation. You can drop your questions down below at the comment section. So now let's move to the fabric. So the first thing you have to do is to fold your fabric into two. Now the reason why I'm making use of the front surface is because of the marking, and this is a video. But when you want to mark yours, please mark at the wrong side of your fabric. So because this wrong side, my chalk will not really show on it. Okay, so let me just turn it so you guys won't end up doing the same thing. So you fold your fabric into two this way. So after folding it into two, you also fold your fabric again into four. Don't forget that for 720 we are cutting two of this flay together. So you fold it, make sure it's as smooth as possible. So you go ahead and mark the circumference. What was our circumference? Our circumference was 2.5 inches. So you place your tape measure this way. You mark 2.5 inches. You place it 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. So you have this circle this way. Okay, so I'm just painting it. So our length is 9.5 inches. We mark 9.5 inches, 9.5 inches, 9.5 inches this way, just to have your curve. Is very easy. So you connect what you have together. So you go ahead and cut this out. So we are going to go ahead, cut this out. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Drop your questions down below. Tell us topics you want us to treat next. So this is what we have for the first flay. Okay, coming this way. So now for us to get the second flay, I'm just going to fold the fabric again into two. I'm just going to fold the fabric again into two. So you fold your fabric, making sure that the edges are equal. So you can just place the first one on the second one, or you can go ahead and remark, whichever one works for you. Okay, so make sure when you are placing it, make sure it's equal, make sure the edges are equal. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out this way. So this is what you have. You have your two flay, one for this and this other one. So you go ahead and open it up at one side, because you want to achieve a very full flay without any pleat. So you open up one side of your second flay also. So this is what you have. So I will go ahead now. I will go ahead and join these two together. So you go ahead, join these two sides you've opened up together to give you a very full flay. Okay, so this is what you want to achieve at the end of the day. Okay, just look at this. This is a flay standing, even without adding our interface. I don't know if you can see the waves already. Look at the waves. So I will just join this at this point this way. So after joining it, I will show you guys what it looks like and the full effect of your 720 degrees flay. Okay, so guys, after joining our 720 degree flay, this is what we have. You can see that the waist measurements still fit in with your waist. You don't have any form of pleat around the waistline. There's no form of pleat. Your waist measurement still fits in, and you also have the waves falling down already. So let me show you guys the back. And so for the back, we have this 2 inches extra. So this 2 inches extra is because of the zip allowance that we left while we were taking our measurement to fixing our zip. So this is what you have. So with the 720, you can see the shape of your peplum coming out and falling out, giving you this wave. So by the time we use the right interface for it, you are going to have a fitted peplum. Okay, is the effect of the 720 degrees flare. So I'm going to rub up the board now and show you guys how to calculate your 1440 degree flare, and also how to achieve the flare with your fabric. So the type of flare you cut also determines how your peplum is going to stand. So I hope this video is educative enough. Please thumbs up, subscribe and share. So let me rub up the board and show you guys how to calculate it. So we have 1440 degree flare. So what are the measurements required for this flare? We also need our waist measurement and the length. So my waist measurement is 28. My length is about 8 inches. So now let's move to the calculation. So we have 28 inches plus 2 inches. Why do we have 2 inches for the sewing allowance? Basically because for this degree of flare, you're going to have it in 4 pieces. So you need enough allowance to join each piece to the other. Like, I don't know if you get, you have 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces and the 4th one. So you need enough allowance to be able to join them together. And don't forget that in sewing, it is better to have enough allowance than running short of allowance to use. So we have plus 2 inches and we have plus 2 inches for our zip allowance, okay? So we have a total of 30, this is 32 inches. 32 inches divided by 4. Why are we dividing it by 4? Because for this degree of flare, we are going to have 4 pieces. So we have 32 divided by 4, which is 8 inches. So our 8 inches now divided by 6.28. Why do we have the 6.28? That's the calculation for your circumference. So divided by 6.28, we have 1.3. So let me explain again. Your waist measurement plus 2 inches or 3 inches for your joining allowance plus 2 inches for your zip allowance, we have 32. 32 divided by 4, because we're going to have it in 4 pieces, we have 8 inches. So 8 inches divided by 6.28, that is the circumference. How to calculate your circumference? Divided by 6.28, we have 1.3. So for our length, we are going to go ahead and add 1.5 inches for the joining allowance, and because you're going to turn it in with a lining, so you can add as much as 2 inches. It depends on your sewing allowance. So I have 9.5 inches. So we are going to make use of this 9.5 inches for our length and 1.3 inches for our circumference. So I hope you guys understand this calculation. If you do, thumbs up. If you have any question, drop it down below at the comment section. Don't forget to join us on training. I'm going to put down the details down below. So now let's move to the fabric. Don't forget that in this degree of flare, we are going to have 4 pieces for this flare. So we are going to cut our flare in like 4 times, okay? So now let's move to the fabric. Cut the first one. Make use of the first one to cut your other 3 pieces of flare. Okay, so now let's move. So the first thing we are going to do now is to fold our fabric into 2 this way, and you also fold it again into 4, just like the way we did for our 720 degrees flare. So this is what you have. So you are going to measure your circumference. Our circumference is 1.3. So we mark 1.3 this way. 1.3, 1.3, 1.3. And so you have this circumference circle, or this small circle this way. So what you have to do now is to mark your length, which is 9.5. You mark your length, 9.5 inches, 9.5 inches, 9.5, 9.5. And so you connect these lines together. So after that, you just go ahead and cut this out. what you have. So you can see that for your 144 degree flay, you have a smaller circumference because your measurement is divided into 4 and you're having 4 pieces of this. So what we are going to do now is to make use of this to cut 4 pieces of it. Like you're going to make use of this to cut out 4 pieces. So what you are going to do now is to fold your fabric this way again. You have to fold your fabric. So what you are going to do is to fold your fabric so you can cut it one after the other, or you can just fold the 4 of them together and cut it out. So you place it and cut it out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut out my 4 pieces and show you guys what it looks like and what next you have to do. So we have our 4 pieces of flay already. Just place it and you cut it out. So you go ahead and open up the sides, okay, for each and every one of them. So I'll just go ahead and open up my sides. So after opening up your sides, you just go ahead and join each side together like this. So you go ahead, join each side together. You join each side for your 4 piece. So after joining it, you're going to have a very long, like, okay, look at this. You have a very long peplum, which is going to give you this wavy shape. Look at it, even without using your interface. So this is how to cut your 144 degree flay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had our 720 degree, we had our 144 degrees flay, and you will discover that for the 144 degrees flay, because you divided a measurement by 4, your waist measurement is still going to give you the same thing, and it gives you that it waves naturally, okay, even without making use of interface. You have this wavy shape coming out already. Likewise for your 720 degree flay. So you just open it up, join it together, give you a very long peplum, which the waist is equal and the rest just flows this way. So that is the first section of this video. So give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. So for the second section of this video is where I'm going to be showing you guys how to make use of the right interface to give it this bulky effect, or to make the waves actually stand and curve that way. So for the second video, for the part 2 of this video, I'm going to make use of the 720 degree flay to give it that structure. So you can make use of your 144 degree flay for the structure. You can make use of your 720, but for the next video I'll make use of my 720 so you guys can see the effect of how it looks like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Feel free to drop your questions down below, topics you want us to treat down below. Join us on training. I'm going to put down the details down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.